Welcome. This is BT Raw, a contribution of Late Late Show with BT. And we are reading the L word and a little bit more. So it just, I just basically had to get to that realization that this was, not just some arbitrary project, and that it was specific to who I am and what I have that is connected to me, and not just by me feeling this character or me feeling that character, but actually related to me, and what that means. I had to get what that meant. Um, and so that's why, this viewing is a little different with regards to that word. Because it's related to life and living. Not just myself, but the individuals that participated, because essentially what happened was they, it became something that, ideally you think that anything that you partake in, that you put on your resume, will have some type of lifetime impact. Ideally, that's what you would like. But this is one of those things that actually had a lifetime connection. And so we've been basically going through that and addressing all those sort of issues. I mentioned the late show with BT that, for me, I guess it kind of stopped some things with regards to, relationships, my gay relationships, that is. Being in that gay perspective or mentality at that time is what it served to do. Because essentially, if you have a goal of being with someone the rest of your life, but your vision is like something totally that you're not, like you're totally off path, So, it just kind of stopped that. And, included who would be an impetus or a motivating factor for me to stop. I guess I had to stop first, just being in that community that believes that, the guy has the leadership in the relationship. So I remember one person, a guy asking me, when I gonna put my foot down, as a woman, with regards to relationships, and to bring who I'm with closer to me. At that time, I thought that I had, by, setting some standards, I thought that I had, but it was still in that, that gay mentality. It is kind of weird. It's like, we went to a gay club at one point, we went, traveled afar, and, just, vibing with art, went to just a gay club, but they were all women, so he's the only guy, and, they're all women, right? So I'm like, right? That's just, what that was. But, it goes back to that complementary gayness. It's just that Even being in that environment, even being in that gay club with this guy and everyone else around us are women, it still wasn't, it had to be complementary to my gayness, so that, what it really just kind of put me in was that, now that I know that was who I was with, that is what who I was with was going through, because of my gayness. So, um, just basically trying to find me in it. Um, and I get that it's very difficult to be in that environment and find someone in that environment if it doesn't compliment you, because how, just, being, I'm like thinking we're a straight couple, you know, in this gay club. Like I'm looking at, we're a straight couple. I'm looking at them like they're the gay ones, you know. I'm not gay. you know, this isn't a gay situation. This is a gay situation. All of these women dancing up on each other. This is the gay situation, not me with this guy, you know. But that's the challenge that people go through in this community. How do you do that? How do you find it there when it doesn't compliment you? You know, um, so we're just kind of uh, bringing it back to the L word. That's just my little vibe, anyway. So we were uh, viewing first with regards to Julian Hall versus Victoria. We didn't finish it. But just the vibe about that, it really isn't no winner or loser because, I mentioned it's the same fight that kind of comes up, but in this specific situation, um, you know, when there's a commonality, it's kind of more about setting boundaries. That yeah, there's a similarity here, but one has a need to set boundaries with regards to who she is, and the other has a need to be put within boundaries, of just not knowing where those boundaries are, or when, so that she basically won't overstep them, or with regards to or go into false belief, or go into delusion. Um, um, so there really isn't any winners or losers. Like they both win and they both lose. They both lose delusion by helping each other with boundaries, and they both gain those boundaries with a sense of self with each other. Um, so we're not gonna finish watching it, just because that's what it is. Jimmy Hall versus Victoria. And we're just gonna go straight to our Mariah Carey song and go into it over. Don't make your friend fly. Spread your wings. Open up doors. So much more inside. Don't be afraid to fly. 'Cause with your wings and just run into mercy where there's only So I really like this song, Butterfly, because, essentially that's kind of who I want to come back home. I want my butterfly to come back home. She's like a butterfly in a sense. Like my butterfly. Nobody else's butterfly but mine. And so we're on the addressing this issue with the boats. And I guess we're gonna go back to addressing it. Because, when you have the boat and then you have excuse me. Then you have the L word. The boat becomes very significant. because there are rules, as we mentioned before about rules, even when it comes to, boats, there's rules, certain boundaries. And clearly, this is a violation. Just because it's the L word, and simply from that, it's the L word, and um, you this person is not identified. You can just even just say that one comment. It's an unidentified person, and it's like it's like you know um, those rules includes knowing. Especially in a situation like somebody want to just show their breasts or show their tits or whatever. Um,
As you may have all gathered from my accent, I am from Idaho. Kangaroos, land of Olivia Newton-John, and throw another shrimp on the barbie. Yeah, well, what if I don't want shrimp thrown on me? I want to look fishy, not smell fishy.
and why again? Because anyway, you have responsibilities like with regards to health. You don't want to be a situation where someone they're catching breast cancer just because they wanted to show off their tits on a boat. Like it's a lot that comes into doing a production, and you always have to remain responsible.
So you still haven't told me. What do you think counts as sex? Orgasm? Well, if that was the case, that would mean thousands of women who are married and have children who never had sex. Anyway, you and I definitely have had sex. There's no sex in dating. I moved to America recently. I moved to West Hollywood. And I've written a little bit of a song about some of the people that I've met there, and I'd like to sing it for you now. They'll take you down with just one look. They hunt in packs. They don't read books. We could come so far. What did I say? You were so far. means to be me. My clock is ticking, Laura, and you won't have sex in the street. And I don't want to parade around making sure everybody knows our business. I'm not like you. I can't think. Is this about the ad campaign or something? Did your agent scare the shit out of you? I can't stand your judgment all the time. You're a bigger, better person than me. Every time I look at you, I don't know why you do that. I'm sorry. I've been putting too much pressure on you and I'm moving too fast. I should know. I can't. Okay? Just forget it. I can't. It's too hard. I don't want to be with you.
So I guess that's a good moment, kind of like that's comparable to what we're saying with like the Mia Kirshner Lane Chicken, where you know when what is in yours is not supposed to be in the other characters, you know, to make that stand and stop, stop that, kind of like what she did, because what was in her was not supposed to be in this character. And that's that. And that's how you have, friends, by not trying to like still impose something that's not supposed to be there. You still trying to make it be there, but I love you, I love you, I love you. And, I want to be friends with friends and stay connected and stay connected, but you still want to impose it. You can't be what you say you're going to be and not. And so that would just show with her character that, she is willing to do what it takes to not, to have a relationship, to actually have a relationship, or have a connection or have some type of peace, even if it's to not have a relationship, to have peace, where you let down all the pretentiousness, you truly whatever, or whatever it is, and just stop.
I think brushing my teeth. Did you feel anything? Because I was sitting on Reiki. Did you say I'm 15? Reiki? Is that boring? Really boring? Write it down. There's so much stress right now with everything that's going on with your mother and your siblings. If you want, I can just pay a little dinner tonight. I would love that. I would really love that. I have this. It's definitely.
So I guess I'm back in this one.
They live in West Hollywood. They're the mean gays, so they you would if they could. I'm a mean gay, well you would if you could. I might look nice, but do think twice before you take me on.
Or you know what? Let me back that up, because I don't think I'm in this one. I think I'm in this one.
Okay, ready? 1, 2, three. I laughed.
Yeah, that was a little awkward.
Okay.
Pretty legs, you know, handsome.
Oh, sorry, I'm a giraffe.
Just to show that
Like an episode of Queer Facts.
not complimentary. Yeah, so let's just go back.
TikTok is brought to you by the gay social network Splash Party. Now, to prove you're not the biggest loser, all you have to do is take a quantum leap, strike a sickening pose in the middle of this giant TV screen. Oh shit! All right, let's go.
So we're gonna, oh, I can't rewind. I can't rewind. Oh man. I forgot I can't rewind.
I'm working telepathically on your glutes right now. You're carrying a lot of stress in your lower back and hips. Right now, I'm releasing it.
So not complimentary. So we're back with the vibe about the complimentary gayness. So here we're showing that you know what's that my gayness is not complimentary because of this scene right here. And then this one.
What I'm looking for girls in this house is amazing face, handsome body moves, and confidence.
I'm really gonna fly off this fucking thing, and heels are gonna go flying here, and eyelashes are gonna be on my chin. All right.
So we have Adore Delana. And that. Adore Delano. Adore Delano.
she does not like the business. Whenever you're ready. Ready? You can count it off, right? Okay. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Eyelash. Yeah, that was a little awkward.
Because it's important to be clear, you know, when you're in this community. And adore Delano.
Okay. Push your legs, you know, hands on your feet. Did it again with the legs.
Oh, sorry, I'm a giraffe.
Adore, look like her, Palmer, but she really exists. This is like an episode of Queer Factor. And you're like, hey, where's your mother? She couldn't make it.
And we'll stop there. And close. So, this one, I guess the best way that I can, you know, show my point is to show, you know, and so with regards to, I guess, if, you know, you're not clear about what is meant by the complementary gayness with, you know, the, like, for instance, with, if we call it the racial routine, the I'm done, that is not it. You don't have Adore Delano in mind and then that. So that's that. So this has been the Late Late Show with BT Raw. And it's immediately after the show. Bye. Oof.